The newsroom. Islam news when you want it. From the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
You're watching The Newsroom. Islam Newsroom. The news you want when you want it. From the Islamic perspective.
Now we have some websites, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is Allah?
Maybe we'll even see somebody enter into Islam.
Excuse me, do you believe in God?
Why do we call him Allah?
One more time, everyone. Okay, good.
These are the ones that now. Ilaha. Illa. Allah.
And I bear witness that Muhammad.
That's right, we're right across the river from Palestine, as a matter of fact, here in Aqaba. The new moon, the Hilal, has been sighted for the month of Shawwal.
When the adhan is called, it doesn't matter where you are. You go and you make your salah, alhamdulillah.
Now, I think this is something that, inshallah ta'ala, we'll all be able to benefit from.
GuideUsTV is free. No ads, no spam, no big business. Just free.
Log in now and make your contribution today to support your favorite project at donatetoislam.com.
We're coming almost live from Tampa, Florida, as our headquarters in Los Angeles, California. And we are so delighted to have Dr. Sultan with us tonight, as well as, of course, the man who started all this, Sheikh Yusuf Estes. And we are going to really be discussing a wide array of issues that concern everybody, from coronavirus and other related issues to every things that have to do with your medical, health, wellness concerns. So we want to get your everybody ready to join us, share the video, and get on social media, and also call us at the 1-800 number. And then, the floor now will start with my dear colleague, Dr. Sultan. Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Sultan.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you doing?
MashaAllah, doing good.
Missouri or Missouri? That's the big question.
Yeah, we are not stuck. So either way you say, you're all right, except don't say misery, okay?
That's a good one. Any quick updates that you want to tell our viewers and listeners anywhere around the globe of what's happening up in your neck of the wood?
Well, as it was predicted, we are getting increased number of cases in Missouri, and we'll see what it brings. I mean, we have over 200,000 deaths so far in the USA. My take on this to my patients is always, they say, "Doc, you think it's fake?" I said, "No, for heaven's sake. Coronavirus is not fake, it's real, and it's here to stay for a while, and you got to take proper precautions to prevent it, and don't take it lightly, because the little track that we have so far, it's showing us that when people don't use common sense, it spreads. When they use common sense, the numbers go down.
Would you like to go over the precautions briefly, just to kind of remind everyone and get them all on the same page to
exactly
protect them?
That's a very, very good point. Number one is social distancing. Number two, wearing your mask. Many people, people wear masks because now it's become a kind of a fashion. What they will do is they put the mask on, but keep under the nose. I mean, what good is that? I mean, you got to be doing proper masking, putting your nose and mouth and well covered underneath the chin. So social distancing, proper masking, washing your hands, taking care of your immunity, proper nutrition, good health, all these things, eating healthy, all these things foster good immunity, and good immunity means prevention. Prevention means all kind of virus infection and bacterial infection, including coronavirus. So it's a simple, common sense approach. There's nothing complicated and complex about it, and just do the common sense things.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I just wanted to tell everybody about, this is something I read today about Dr. Fauci. You said about vitamin D, the higher levels of vitamin D being supplemented. That's becoming important, more and more important, of not only lowering mortality, but also lowering rate of complications in those with, severe coronavirus infection. So that's one thing. They should check vitamin D is low. Make sure you get vitamin D supplement. And waiting now for Sheikh Yusuf just to give us, an okay, what the good news that he's been telling us about.
Yeah.
So while he's, getting
Go
ready.
ahead, we're ready.
Oh, okay, go for it. I love it. Go ahead, Sheikh, with your good news.
Okay. I'm here and I've been getting these packages, and we went to the post office today, and alhamdulillah, I've got some really good news for everybody. I don't need this thing on right now, but whenever you go to the post office or the bank or anything, you gotta have this. Now what did I do? I get it.
You're being a good role model. That's a good message here for everyone to wear their masks.
Oh yeah, but today is the first day that I had the experience of trying to write. Why would this have anything to do with writing? It was so difficult to write. You know why? Because I need glasses to write, and this thing was foggy. And not only that, it's pushing it up. As soon as you look down, I'm looking right between the area there, and I was like, "Oh my God, man!" Woo.
The trick to it, just make sure that's well vented, so it's separated. That gives a less.
Now you're a doctor, so you guys, know all about wearing these masks in surgery. So I'm scared to death now to go in for any kind of surgery, because I know you guys are going to put the mask on. If the doctor's wearing glasses, I'm out. Woo!
That's good. Check, you're pumping up.
Some good news. I passed by my son-in-law's, and my granddaughter came up to me, and she's holding these up, and these are the old original bumper stickers. So now we got about 12 of the bumper stickers here, and we ran out. I don't know if everybody knows how difficult it is to get stuff now, but I went to the post office today to get some more stuff, and I'm so happy to announce that we've got some stuff. Shall I show you what we got?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Should we watch one of those old promos again?
Well, it's your call. You're the boss.
Go for the promo.
You're the boss.
Go for the promo.
I don't think anybody wants to see another promo. They want to know what's in that box. Yeah, well, actually, I do.
Well, I want to increase the curiosity a little bit longer.
I got my scissors here. I'm gonna open it up. Here we go. I repositioned my camera so that people could see us doing all of this. That's what I was doing. And all right, I got part of it open. Now let's see. Okay. Whoop.
There you go.
There we go. That popped it up. Let me see if I can get my chair to go up. Yeah, that's better. All right, now let's have a look here. put that camera down a little bit. There, you guys can see better what we're doing here. Oh, looky. I got goodies. Oh, have I got some goodies. I got goodies. Woo. Let's find out what we got. All right. I know a lot of our boys and girls who entered the contest, and then they re-entered the contest when they got their free Quran. We sent out the Qurans so the children would know the meaning, and then they could read from the translation and put that up, and that would match up with what they read in Arabic from the Quran, and that's the whole concept. So they were asking me, what are the prizes? What are the prizes? All right. Let's find out what the prizes are. We got them. Woo-hoo. All right. Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah. Dr. Adele, I didn't have your address. I should have had it. I should have asked for it. But anyway, I sent some out to when I got the first ones that came in. I sent them around so that you guys would know what it is that we're sending out. If anybody asks you about it, well, then you would know. So, yeah. Okay, this is one of them. Let me see. I got a light over here on the. I'm going to turn it on. Let's see what. There we go. Now maybe you can see it better.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. I'm opening it up. It's kind of like show and tell.
Yeah.
Remember that in school? We did show and tell? Yeah, show, but don't tell. Anyway, that was in high school. Anyway, but let's see. Now, we've got that. Okay, don't need it. Here is part of what we got. Dr. Sultan, did you receive the package that we sent you yet?
Is there something that looks like this?
Yeah. You got it. You got it. That's what this is right here.
Yeah.
I'm holding that up right now. But you're actually closer to the screen than I am, so you can hold that up again. Let everybody look at it. This microphone.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
There's the microphone.
It's a
along with the wire.
Yeah, condenser microphone.
And there's the computer, and then there is another little thingy that somebody may need that. So this is a wonderful noise reduction microphone.
Yep.
Does a fantastic job. And
MashaAllah.
All right, now this is the holder for it right here. It all comes in one little super deal here. This is the holder, all right? So you can put this together like that, and it makes a tripod. It's very steady, very stationary. And then you can slide this guy right into it like this, all right? And then you're good to go. Now the microphone, this is one of the things that we got for the gifts. We're going to try to, we're asking the judges to help us and viewers to help us to know what age group needs what, and especially for our children who are reciting on TV, they need to know about how to get this all working properly, because some of them, they were just trying to use their phones. And well, I have no problem with that, but at the same time, you need to know a better way to get the sound, because if you're far away, like I'm far away now from my microphone, so this is not a good recording. What you're hearing from me right now would sound a whole lot better if I get up here closer to the microphone and talk to you. You see how that works? So being close to that is a big key. Now, that's why we got this particular microphone because it does have a very long cord on it. Yeah, wow. So you can put the microphone right in front of you, but you could have the camera far away like you're looking at me right now. I'm not going to hook it up because we're broadcasting on television right now, and if I do that, it will cut out the sound and then we'll have a new problem, and I don't want to do all of that. It's better for me to talk like I'm in a tin can. All right, so that's part of it, but the little thingy that Dr. Sultan renamed is also called a splitter, and this works two ways. You can take sound that is broadcasting, you know, in stereo, and then you can hook these up to it, and then you'll be able to continue, you know, split it up and send sound one way and send sound the others. The other thing is that if you have two microphones, you can put those both into this, and this will go into your destination. And that means that you'll be able to have two conversations going at the same time. If you have a presenter there with you, and they're speaking and you're speaking, so you could have a microphone. And this microphone is dual. If you look at this side and this side, so that's how that works. And we're really excited to try it out. Dr. Sultan, have you tried out that mic yet?
No, I just got it and I plugged it in here, but I didn't know that if my voice was come or not, so I just unplugged it. And I don't want to test it right when we're having the show, but at the end of the show, I will test it, then you can tell me what the quality is.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly like me. I don't want to do the testing while we're on the air because we've had enough problems with that, right? All right, now, here's something else that we're going to be sending out to a different group, age group. And again, I got these. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you know about this, but we have GuideUsTV wipes. In the break, when we got our break, it's coming up in 10 minutes, I'll go get some of those wipes and show you how that we did that. What we did was we wiped everything down, and then we used hand sanitizer in our wipes, the GuideUsTV wipes, and then that way everything was clean when we picked it up. So there's no chance of, well, I guess there's always a chance of getting something, right? So
yeah.
I'm cutting this open right now, and I'm going to show you what's in here. This is a cool thing. I use it for our professional recordings. This is a stabilizer that will hold, if you're using a phone, some of the new phones today are better than the cameras were 10 years ago. A professional camera 10 years ago when they came out. Yeah. So some of the phones today are having more ability than those cameras did. Of course, the phones now today are about the same price as those cameras were. Let's see if we can get this one open. Oh yeah, I feel like it's Christmas again, and we don't even celebrate Christmas, huh? Woo. All right, I can't wait to show you. We waited a long time to get these, guys. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I appreciate everybody's patience. This is another one that we're going to be sending out. That was the padding on it. And this is the actual wrapping here. Can you see it?
Very nice.
All right. So what this does is, well, you take your phone. I better unplug it because I'm going to jerk something off my desk here. Take your phone and you can put it in this. Now, on the back of it, it has a screw, and you can loosen it, and then this will go up and down. All right. So I'm gonna put this my phone in there like that, so you can see it.
Yeah.
I want the kids to know how to use this stuff. This is one way you can do it. The other way, you can turn the phone around, and you can also do it that way. It's up to you how you want to do it. Either way, now I can, yeah, here we go. Your phone won't fall out. See it? My phone is in there, and it's locked in. Now, if you have a tripod, you can hook this right on the tripod right there, and then that will steady, and then you don't get all of that, like mom is trying to hold the camera and she's trying to take care of the other kids, and I know how that goes. I know how that goes. All right, so now let me see if I can open it up.
Unscrew.
I don't know where the buttons are on my phone. Oh, here they are. All right. And then, all right, so you can see that my phone is on. And then I go onto the camera. Right. And, all right, now you can see me on the camera. See me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Very nice.
It's a form of selfie.
Yeah. Now I'm looking at the camera. My camera is pointed at you guys, so I'm actually seeing you guys. So, and then you can put it in here and slide it down, tighten it up, and now there you go. And this is really a great way. Now, if you're walking, you can make it more steady than if you were just holding your camera, because you can put your elbows up against your body. This is very important to do, because when you don't have a tripod, if you put your elbows right against your body and hold it, it's more steady. It's not as steady as an iPod, but if you want to get a sweeping shot when you go like this, you see how easy. Now, if you held that out there with one hand, you can see how that's going to be bouncing around as you go. So I just wanted to give everybody a little bit of an idea how to use these things. This has also the mountings on top of it right here. There's 3 mountings. Those mountings are so that you can put a microphone up here, you can put lights over here, you can put other things that attach, you can put those all on here. So that's something else that we'll be talking about in a little bit. All right, what else we got? Well, this one, I love these. This is so handy because you can stick it in your pocket. See how small it is? Simple as that. Take it out, and now you're ready to go. This is a powerhouse. Let me show you how it works. Oftentimes, you can't have a big microphone like this one. It's too big, it's too bulky, and you can't carry it around with you all the time. So you get one of these guys. You're gonna love this guy. The quality is there, and look how small the mic is.
Ooh,
very nice.
Yeah, and it's got a nice cord on it. It's not as long as the other cord that I was showing you, but it's long enough. It's not, I got something down on a cord the other day. Look at this. They sent me that, and I was like, no, I'm not going to use that. But anyway, so you can see, this is still about 4 foot long. All right, so you got this. Now this one is a real unique, Dr. Sultan says thingy. It's a nice thingy right there. This is a different kind of splitter, because this one has an in and out capability. you can actually plug that into itself. It won't do any good at all. But that to show you that you have male and female on the same plug. Now, so if you want to plug it into your phone, for instance, and plug it into your computer at the same time, you can do that. You can do both. That will work. All right. So that's another one that we have. Man, we got some goodies. Dr. Adel, what do you think about all these goodies?
Very nice. I like the last one because that's just ready to go. TV, broadcast, selfie style, and I'm sure that the quality of sound is just as good with the small mic.
Well, we invested in a whole lot of these. I want to show everybody. This is the box. You can see that we invested in a bunch of these for the kids. And also, I have, let me get that out of the way.
I'm sure they'll be very happy, very excited to have.
Well, yeah, they've been patient though. These kids have been waiting and waiting and waiting, but I can't make China do it any faster. I tried, but there was hang-ups with the post office and hang-ups with me being distracted with everything. This is something that I use right here. These little clips. These are amazing little clips, and I have the big ones and I have these small ones. These are strong enough that if you put your finger in there, yeah, these are what we use to hold up backgrounds. Like right now, I have a huge background right behind me, and it's being held up by these kind of clamps. And believe it or not, these little clamps are doing a good job on it too. These little tiny clamps here. So we're using those. But that's not something that we're including as prizes. But now, where's the, here we go. Guess what?
What is that?
Yeah, it's another nice thingy. I like that name he gave everything. Thingy. All right. You remember I said if you had a tripod, well, this is a tripod. So you can take this guy and
plug it in.
Yeah, and then like that, and then tighten it up, and then ta-da!
Yeah.
How you like that?
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
really very creative.
Just set it down on a table, a desk, a dresser, or if you want to put it, by the way, this one has a universal joint on it. It's all directions and all, you can't imagine how many different ways you can position this particular one. And what's nice is if you're shooting something out in the open, we do this sometimes. If you've got 2 or 3 phones or 2 or 3 cameras, or cameras and phones, whatever, you can put one down real low, pointing up. Have you ever seen those documentaries and stuff where people are walking by and you can see their feet, and you're looking up at the guy and he's talking, and then you see another shot of him. It's coming from actually it's in a tree. You can put these up in a tree because look, they bend. See this? This will wrap around the limbs of the tree or a fence post or anything like that. These things are flexible. So not only is it a tripod, it's a hanging pod too. It'll do so many things. Anyway, so we're going to take this little short break. We're going to be right back and tell you more about what we got going on. Guys, stay tuned and stay guided with
GuideUsTV.
Oh yeah. Salam alaikum. The judging is over, but the contest continues. Now you can get extra prizes, extra gifts, and extra rewards from Allah. Yeah. The new contest is just read the translation. That's right. Just open up this translation we already sent to you, find the same verses you already recited, and then read it in English. Record it, upload it to your account on Recite on TV. We've got more age groups, more prizes, more rewards with Allah. What could be better? Well, just stay guided with Guide Us TV. Salam alaikum. The judging is over, but the contest continues. Now you can get extra prizes, extra gifts, and extra rewards from Allah. Yeah. The new contest is just read the translation. That's right. Just open up this translation we already sent to you, find the same verses you already recited, and then read it in English. Record it, upload it to your account on Recite on TV. We've got more age groups, more prizes, more rewards with Allah. What could be better? Well, just stay guided with Guide Us TV. Salam alaikum. The judging is over, but the contest continues. Now you can get extra prizes, extra gifts, and extra rewards from Allah. Yeah. The new contest is just read the translation. That's right. Just open up this translation we already sent to you, find the same verses you already recited, and then read it in English. Record it, upload it to your account on Recite on TV. We've got more age groups, more prizes, more rewards with Allah. What could be better? Well, just stay guided with Guide Us TV. Salam alaikum. The judging is over, but the contest continues.
Beautiful.
And we are back. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You are watching GuideUs TV, coming to you all the way from here in our studios in Southern California. Oh, we already did all the opening up. Okay. Dr. Sultan, thank you so much for giving me about the thingies, and really appreciate that. And Dr. Adil, mashallah, you helped, you opened up the program for us today, mashallah ta'ala. Thank you so much. Thank you. What do you have for us today, Doctor? Talk to me.
I have more of bridge building as we have been going through different events and different activities, whether it's Ramadan, Iftar, or feeding the hungry and homeless, or discussing the legacy of our common father Abraham, the one who actually named us Muslims, the one who submit to their creator. This was a whole new avenue, a whole new venue of exploring the beauty of Islam through the Islamic art. This was an Islamic art festival that was done at the City Hall, that we tried to bring in culture as well as education into appreciation of the beauty of the Islamic, to say art and culture. We had different things that were on display, including the three holy sites for Muslims, including Mecca, Medina, and Jerusalem. And it was 3D structures and crafts that were presented. Also had a slideshow that would show about different architecture of mosques around the U.S. and around the globe. And we had also different aspects of textile with carpets and calligraphy. And we had a lot of people actually coming in and had their name written in Arabic on papyrus paper that actually one of my friends, very kind to bring it along. It was initially blank, but then a lot of folks got so excited. It was a very hot item. The calligraphy, they have their name inscribed in Arabic on a papyrus, and that was their very hot station. So we had multiple stations on different aspects of Islamic art, whether it's arts and crafts, whether it's the different sites holy sites or the slideshow, and there was a very slight, reference to each and every one as being presented, and a little bit of background of what it means and what's significance and so on. And it was such a beautiful event that the Art Council that really had, this was never happened before. This was the first time ever, and the museum curator at the time really got so excited that this will be a great addition to the culture, the folks that they get to know this particular aspect through and appreciate Islam better through art. And one of the picture actually that came showed how Islam, the religious tolerance by Muslims at the time, and was actually taken from the Muhammad Ali Mosque in the Citadel. And this photo demonstrated in the Qaitabai Mosque in Egypt. And it was actually, on the chair, there was giving the Star of David, and then on the chair that's sitting by the Imam, to really symbolize how the tolerance and the harmony and the peace that has been really enclosed, the whole entire old world, that's Asia, Africa, and Europe, through Islam for 13 centuries straight. And that was the most important and really significant contribution to humanity through diversity, through inclusivity, and as well as peace and harmony promotion. So that was a great item that this event have taken place, and have really have inspired a lot of people to learn more and to understand more and have a different way that was totally 180 degrees from what they were told or being conveyed to, that they actually seen right then and there the beauty of Islam through the reflected by the art and reflected by the so many aspects of life through that art that has been presented to them. So it was a great city hall kind of program that hopefully a lot of people are replicating around the globe, just to see the beauty of Islam through a different lens. So that's kind of a way that they try to build bridges through understanding and appreciation of the beauty of arts and culture.
MashaAllah. Well, we really appreciate that. While you were talking, I was trying to show some Islamic art on the screen. So if you would like to tell us a little bit about, we've got, well, you won't be able to see that though, will you? So.
I can have my phone, I can see the one on live.
One is, this one says Ramadan Kareem. Tell us, what does that mean? And it's showing artwork.
Sure. Ramadan, the holy month of fasting. Kareem means generous. That's a kind of been used a lot and very frequently. You can say Ramadan Kareem. Ramadan is generous because that reflects of generosity, of sharing food and sharing the spirit of Ramadan. No matter how fancy or how little it is, even sharing a half of a date, that will be enough to save you from hellfire. So it's a very, very important concept to know, because everybody go through the same hunger and thirst, from sunset to sunrise to sunset every day for 30 days. And that really brings a joy. Share the joy with whatever you got. It doesn't have to be fancy or big, but Ramadan Kareem, that's the spirit of Ramadan, through generosity and sharing and charity. Also Ramadan Mubarak, or blessed Ramadan. And you could have it around the Eid, around the feast, whether it's Eid al-Fitr, the one that follows the end of Ramadan by breaking the fast, or 70 days later when we go through the pilgrimage and the feast of sacrifice, Eid al-Adha. So that is the common theme here, folks, that Islam is promoting peace and harmony and spreading joy. And everybody's doing a little, a little thingy, like Dr. Sultan, giving a little something. No matter how small it is, it's a very symbolic of friendship and in the spirit of charity that you give, no matter how little or how big you have, but you give to share the joy of whether it's Ramadan or the feast or any other activity that you wanted to not just you really be inclusive and to share that spirit of humanity with everyone.
All right, now we've got up something that says Bismillah on it. Tell us about that.
Sure. Bismillah, when we do anything, we want to put the name of God on, before we do it. So before turning the car key, we say Bismillah, in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. That will, put instant, how could I say, Allah's name on it. So it's very, very important. Sometimes if I forget, and I know, Sheikh Yusuf loves that, the flip or the switch doesn't work, and they say, try it again and say Bismillah before you do it. And then when, magic, voila, it works, and it works like magic. Because when you put the name of God on anything and everything, that's just, a way to be blessed and to be protected from, from any harm, and to really be safeguarded. So Bismillah. When we get into the prayer, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When we enter the house, anybody enter the house, even if it's empty, because there's angels at the house, we say Bismillah and then Assalamu alaikum. Same thing when we enter the masjid, Bismillah. When we are about to eat, Bismillah. Anything that you're about to start, before you drink, say Bismillah. Allah puts barakah, Allah puts blessing in it, and make it a very safeguarded and protected and blessed.
Well, so, you said that at exactly the right time, because it's time to break the fast here in California. My wife just brought me the 3 dates, the traditional 3 dates in this little bowl, and she brought me this glass of water. So before I take this in, I'm going to say Bismillah, and I'm going to make a dua for all of those who are watching right now, and especially for my guests. And I'm going to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will accept from us and Ameen. Forgive us and put us in His paradise. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen. And with that, Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Oh, there's a dua that we say, oh Allah, I was fasting for you, and you gave me a way to break this fast.
اللهم لك صمت وعلى رزقك أفطرت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت. In Arabic, in English, اللهم لك صمت, to you Allah I fasted, وعلى رزقك أفطرت, on your provisions and sustenance I have broken my fast. وبك آمنت, with you I believe. وعليك توكلت, on you I have put all my reliance and dependence. ذهب الظمأ, the thirst has gone. وابتلت العروق, and the veins have now become engorged, because the veins get collapsed when somebody get fasting from simple dehydration. وَثَبُتَ الْأَجْرِ إِنْشَاءَ. That's the most important thing. May Allah have accepted the words of this fast, and that was fasting was done purely to please Allah the Creator. So hopefully it will be accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah accept your fast, Sheikh. And this is the dua that is guaranteed to be accepted when somebody breaks his fast, like Sheikh right now. This is one of the very special times. The dua, no matter what dua is being given, dua means prayer in Arabic. That you give to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at that time. That is a mustajab. That is answered by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So enjoy your breaking the fast, and I know I did a few hours back, so I know what it feels like. The dates in particular, from a health point of view, it adjusts your blood sugar. It's got potassium and magnesium to stabilize the musculoskeletal functions and for the brain function, and it gives you instant energy and adjusts your blood sugar. It's easily absorbable. It's a full meal, and subhanAllah, in Islam also when we eat the dates, we do it in a odd number, so 1, 3, 5, or 7. So this is kind of the rules that everybody should be aware of when breaking the fast.
Doctor, I want to ask you a question. I got my mouth full right now, but I would like to ask you a question. I heard somebody said to me that the date is different from other food because the sugar in the date goes immediately to your system, your blood and everything, and it's the best thing to break a fast with because it immediately gives you the sugar that you need. Is that true?
Absolutely. It's easily absorbable, so you're absolutely right. It's different from the other complex, carbohydrates or other, sugar containing food. This particular one is easily absorbed, and the minute you eat, it goes into the bloodstream. If somebody become hypoglycemic or low blood sugar, it adjusts it right away. It gives you energy right away, and along with the other elements, potassium, magnesium, and calcium.
We got a phone call. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we lost it. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem. So this is very important, and maybe also Dr. Sultan, want to add. About the dates, the health benefits of dates. If you want to elaborate on that a little further, Dr. Sultan, I will give a little break for Sheikh Yusuf for a minute or two. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I agree with you that it is the immediate form of nutrition. Even, you see, in Surah Maryam, Allah Ta'ala talks about miracle birth of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and when she had given birth to him, he said, shake the tree, and the days will fall. So, and there are two things from there. Number one is that even after such a stressful event, mothers going through labor, this is a good and immediate source of energy. Now phone is coming. There's a phone coming.
Okay. I'll take the phone call. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you this evening?
Oh, it's Sister Kim, all the way in Yuma, Arizona. How is everything over there, sister?
Alhamdulillah, a little warm, but we're doing good. I had a question for the doctors about dates.
All right.
We grow a lot of dates here in Yuma, but we grow many different varieties. Is there a specific variety of date that is better than others?
That's a good question. Dr. Sultan, what do you say about that?
Well, I only know things about dates, you see. Number one, they should be really sweet, and there should be plenty of them.
I like that.
I may add just to the sister for that. There is a specific type that grown in Medina. It's called the ajwa. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated in one hadith what it means that if you eat 7 a day, that will protect you from magic and sorcery and so on. And if you go to Medina, I don't know if you ever tasted it. That now they have it in various groceries, Mediterranean stores, and so on. And if you ask specifically for ajwa or Medina based dates, so small, very very sweet. And it has incredible taste, and that is the one that's specifically mentioned. There are so many of them. When I went to like Saudi Arabia, there's about at least somebody was explaining 30 types of dates. It's unbelievable the varieties and the taste and when it grows and when it happens and the nutritional value. But this in particular one stands out.
Yes. The ajwa dates are almost round, and they're not long. They're not elongated like a lot of the dates are, like but anyway, majul. That's the one that is. I like to think of it as a jewel because a majul because it's so big and it's long, But the ajwa, they are small and they're round. And oh, are they delicious? Oh my God! Just like Dr. Sultan was saying, it's so delicious. But the problem is that they're expensive. They're not cheap. Right.
I can imagine. The ones around here, we have many different varieties, but most of the date trees are I think you said it was Majul?
The Majul dates, that's the big one. Oh my God, I love those.
All over town right now, we've got date trees, and there's sacks around where the dates grow, so that none of them hit the ground. They're collected in sacks. And I know that's the Majuls coming up, and so I just wanted to know if Majul was the best.
One of the best. One of the best. I really love those. Doctor, what do you say about that?
I know there's so many brands. I like the one that, in Saudi Arabia and in Iraq. The Basra dates, like the world fame.
Oh,
there's a specific place in Iraq and Basra. This is well known for centuries. The one in Saudi Arabia, there's a specific other types of dates. Al-Qasim, in the town Al-Qasim. The dates of Al-Qasim is a world fame again because it has soft and a little bit, not hard, but a little bit not hardish, kind of in between. But it is so unbelievably, sweet. And then again, there are so many types of them, and each one got a specific, flavor. But they're all share the sweetness, they share the health benefits, and this is just for variety. So if you are want to have a different taste or different flavor, then you can try various chips. But there's some in Palestine that are very, very, very beautiful and very sweet, and we buy a lot of them. And there's also in believe it or not, in Tunisia, we purchased some the other day, and it has no seeds in it. So it depends on how you like it. Some people like the one without seeds. This way they don't have to bother with the seeds, taking the seeds out.
How many kinds of dates do you have in your house?
Huh?
How many kinds of dates do you have in the house?
Usually, that's maybe one or two. Sometimes during the Ramadan they get three because there are people who, wanted to kind of show the diversity. So each one, if we have from some from different parts of the world, they bring their own dates and explain the background and the kind of characteristics. And that's really, we celebrate the beautiful and richness in the Muslim world and the Ummah, where everybody, it's all dates, but they have so many varieties and different shapes and colors and taste, but they all have the same benefit, health benefits as well as.
Tell me, there is one, in Ramadan and other places, I've eaten those dates. Those are big like Majul dates, but they're so soft they dissolve in your mouth. What are those big dates that just literally dissolve in your mouth?
I know exactly what you're referring to. In Egypt, I know there's other dates that are, believe it or not, it's exactly the way you eat it. It's called balahib, brimi. That you could basically melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it's so soft.
What's that called?
Brimi. And then there's other one that has a little bit of redness in it, but it's a little chewy. You have to chew on it. So we could have like multiple programs on the different types of dates, and when they grow, there is yellow dates. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Oh, I love those.
Remember Egypt, Sheikh? Remember? There's red. And yellow and brown. The brown, the one that is soft that Dr. Sultan was talking about. And everybody gets so excited. I see you have pictures of the dates. So everybody could be so proud of the dates that grows in their land, or and see how richness and how beautiful and how blessed the Muslim Ummah has with all these elegant types of dates.
No, inshallah.
It's a tree from paradise,
Yes,
like when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Virgin Mary to shake the tree. Obviously, she's a weak woman. That's always the lesson that when somebody mentioned that ayah, that you do your best even that woman, that she's very vulnerable at the time of delivery, that God asked her to shake the tree. Well, Allah could bend the tree to bring the dates down to her mouth, but you know, the lesson here, you do your best. You try your best, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of the rest.
MashaAllah, we're looking at all these dates. Oh, oh, there's the yellow ones over there on the right. Oh, what are those called? They're not. They're just becoming ripe. What
Yes, the one on the right. Yes, I saw that.
They have the stem in them. What is that called?
You know, they call balah asfar, you know, or yellow dates. I know that I wasn't a big fan of it, but my late mom, may Allah bless her soul, that she likes it, and maybe my grandmom I used to bring the soft one because that's easy to chew without having a tough time with the teeth. So everybody, they pick their own and they love it, but I don't know if there's a picture of the ajwa. The ajwa is the one that's rounded. You'll see it very distinct from the rest, and it has that. And you could Google Qasim dates. Al Qasim dates have a very characteristic.
Doctor, did you ever get a chance to visit Al Qasim?
I was close, but I wanted to, but I couldn't physically be there. But I had a lot of Qasim dates. That's just like a place.
When I was there, I had a chance to visit a couple times, but once when we were in one of the date orchards, and we were by the sort of a operations place. I don't know, it was like a house or a cabin. And while we were standing there, and I was looking at all the way that they have the water runs in these troughs or ditches, that it goes around. And he was showing me the one who was there. I know his father and his brothers, and he was telling me that this particular tree that I was looking at, he said, this one's not very old. It's only 100 years old. And I thought he was joking. And he said, oh, no. He said, and then he said a name of a person. He said, this person, so, like 6 or 7 names he had. And then he said, this is my great grandfather planted it or something like this. It was an amazing story what he was talking about, the planting of the dates that have been going on there. And it just got my heart going so extreme. I was just so excited while I was there and visiting with them.
Yeah, somebody was telling me, do you save those seeds? Don't throw it out, after eating, because this could be a future palm tree that maybe grow 10, 15, 20 years after, now after you ate it, you put it in the backyard somewhere, and Allah put the rain, and boom, it will grow. And this is what happened historically, like you said, from grandfather to father to son, and everybody pride themselves for being the people who take care of those palm trees.
Yeah, I think.
How long does it take?
6:58.
Oh,
how long does it take to
we gotta roll out.
grow
We gotta roll out. We gotta end it all right now, because they told me that that's going to automatically cut us off if we don't roll out. So until tomorrow, guys, I want you to all stay tuned and stay guided with GuideUsTV. And with that, we'll say Salam Alaikum. Salam Alaikum. The judging is over, but the contest continues. Now you can get extra prizes, extra gifts, and extra rewards from Allah. Yeah. The new contest is just read the translation. That's right. Just open up this translation we already sent to you, find the same verses you already recited, and then read it in English. Record it, upload it to your account on Recite on TV. We've got more age groups, more prizes, more rewards with the...
Have you